Mr. White. Mr. White?
Yes.
You understood what I've just said to you.
Yes. Lung cancer. Inoperable.
What's that, Mr. White? Inoperable lung cancer?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Heisenberg. You've just been lied to.
Hello, classmates, and welcome to Class Theory.
The show where we apply science to science. So I'm gonna get right into the main question. Can we cure cancer?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we can, along with all sorts of other diseases.
You might be wondering, how is this possible? This sounds as impossible as this being a good movie.
So how can an idea so far-fetched be a reality?
Well, we all know that we have medicine to cure things like chickenpox and yellow fever, but they don't work for everyone. As you know, our DNA is different. And what separates you from looking like this from this. This DNA is also why some medicines work on some and not on others. This is also why there's not just one cure for cancer. There are so many variations. That's because everyone is different and the medicines aren't made exactly for you. If they were, they would work 99.9999% of the time, plus 0.0001. But what if there were a way for doctors to create a perfect cure for you? Regrow your alcohol-poisoned liver. The thing is that there is, and it's becoming a reality faster than you would think. But that still doesn't answer the question. You're still scratching your messed up head, asking yourself, how do we do this?
It's all stem cells. Stem cells are a type of cell that, upon division, deactivates parts of its DNA to gain a new function, specializing itself to a certain task.
In more simple terms, stem cells are cells that can change to form new types of cells. And they can be any type of cell in your body. These cells cluster and organize into tissues. Tissues organize themselves into organs, and organs organize themselves into the systems that make up our body.
Stem cells can be used to treat diseases and injuries with a process called stem cell transplants, which can be used to replace neuron damaged by spinal cord injury, stroke, Alzheimer's disease, or any other neurological problems. These stem cells can produce insulin that can treat people with diabetes and heart muscle cells that could repair damage, and replace virtually any tissue or organ that is injured or diseased.
This is how it works. When an animal loses a body part, a process called amputation occurs. After amputation, the animal's stem cells gather at the site of injury. These stem cells begin dividing and differentiating into the muscles, skin, and bone in order to rebuild the missing body part. This only occurs in some animals. Humans don't regenerate missing body parts. However, there is a possible chance of doing so. A team of scientists led by Scott Stewart found out that after a humble zebrafish's fin is amputated, enzymes called demethylases help switch genes that encode development of the missing fin, mobilizing cells in the area to rebuild the fin from scratch. If these similar processes could be triggered for humans, this could be considered a revolutionary discovery. This sounds awesome, but there is a lot of controversy surrounding the topic.
People argue that scientists should not tamper with this because we are killing embryos. Some people believe that when we kill embryos, we are destroying a baby's future life.
In order to retrieve these stem cells, we need to extract an embryo and prevent it from becoming a fetus. Many will consider this as murder, but we and many others don't think it is. While we are preventing a baby's birth by doing this, it really doesn't change anything. Embryos that have been used for regenerative research have been donated. If a pregnant couple decides that they don't want their baby, they can remove the embryo. It can then be used for research. The baby would have never matured no matter what we did with it, but this way, it can be used to help benefit humanity.
Other controversy stirs from the debate on whether man should have that much power in life should just play out naturally. Let me ask you a question. Do you think AIDS are natural? How about heart disease? Is heart disease natural? Cancer even? You see, none of these diseases are naturally occurring in the human body. We don't want to play God. We just want to do everything in our ability to help life. If humans didn't cure diseases like this, you and I probably wouldn't be here. It is what we strive for, to survive, to help, and become better.
But this brings up another question. How much power should a single man have? How far should we go to extend a person's life? We believe that we should do all in our power to help mankind without changing the natural courses of life. We shouldn't extend one's natural life, but fight off things that would end it early.
To conclude, we can be Wolverine and regrow livers and battle off AIDS.
With science.
And it's all possible with stem cells.
Thanks to science.
Although to retrieve these stem cells, we have to prevent a baby from being born. But that's okay. It's
for science.
We don't want to play God and just help out the human race.
With science.
But hey, that's just an opinion. An awesome opinion. Thanks for watching.